I'm from the hood, stupid, what type of facts are those?
The first game you should look forward to this month is Dark Souls, the spiritual successor of Swords to the insanely hard Demon Souls. The thing about the new game is that it promises to be even harder than the notoriously difficult prequel. Once again, it's a role-playing game, this time coming out for both PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, that promises to be full of loot and monsters intent on killing you. It's not often that we get to play a new game from id Software, and that in itself makes Rage newsworthy. Based on completely new id Tech 5, it promises to bring in a new generation of spectacular graphics, and from what we've seen, it sure does look good. Combining both the solid shooter that we're used to from the developer and role-playing elements, it promises to be the deepest game from the developer so far. Many would argue that Forza 3 was the most complete driving game to date, and that sure makes it promising when Turn 10 says that Forza 4 is an even better, even more complete game. More cars, better driving physics, a new improved lighting system that really makes the graphics shine, and even deeper multiplayer options makes this a game that we can hardly wait to play.
Watch out!
We love the Ratchet & Clank games, but we are kind of curious what the new game will provide gameplay-wise. With a slightly lesser focus on the exploration and weapons and a bigger focus on 4-player co-op, you can count us excited.
We got incoming!
Watch out, Clank! I'm starting to think there may not even be an Intergalactic Tool of Justice award.
Have you ever seen a flower die? Watched something that was once so beautiful, so full of life, collapse and rot from within?
It sounds like hyperbole, but Batman Arkham Asylum was probably the best superhero game to date. That in itself makes us really look forward to the new Batman Arkham City, and when it even promises to be a far bigger game with far more characters, far more action, far more exploration, well, it must be one of the most exciting games of the year.
Just couldn't keep away, huh? Can't say I blame you. Come to Kitty.
99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me!
Battlefield 3 already has the dubious honor of being one of the most hyped games of the year, but what we've seen from the beta actually seems to live up to at least most of the promise. Spectacular graphics and sounds just makes this a really pleasing game visually and audiovisually, and if you're into shooters and other shooters than necessarily Call of Duty, this really seems to be a game you should give a try.
99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems.